Chief, you want to come up? But in the meantime, council, I just want to, before he starts, I want to point out something right here to you in this ordinance. And of all the times I've been there, I always wondered how this would apply. There's always been questionable times, but I've never seen a statement applying towards a competitive bid waiving more relevant than that one right there. Transitioning to another vendor would result in significant risk of loss, corruption, or inaccessibility of existing digital evidences towards ongoing cases. That is a huge statement, and our prosecutor can tell you there, it's putting all that evidentiary stuff at risk. That is one of the strongest reasons I've ever seen for waiving a competitive bid. So, Chief, I'll let you.
How many other vendors are there?
There's only one. That's Motorola.
Yeah.
Now, the reason for that statement is if we were, for whatever reason, to switch to Motorola, we would still have to pay Axon to maintain our records for the past 7-8 years. So that's kind of why it makes sense for us to stay where we're at. We'd have to. They won't transfer over, and it's evidence. So it has to. We need it to stay, and that's why we need this sole source waiver.
And what is Axon?
Axon is what we use. They provide tasers. They provide the body worn cameras. They also provide the in-car cameras, and they also provide the docking stations, the taser cartridges, which is a big deal because you got to train with them every year. Those things cost $40 a shot, and also the memory backup, the cloud-based memory where we secure all of our videos from our patrol. It's every bit of our media and video evidence comes from.
Back to drones.
The drones are on a separate system altogether. Yeah, I do not. The price on that, I want to, y'all have all that, but I want to break it down for you real quick. It's going to be paid out yearly. On this page here, and y'all should have it. It's going to break down what the yearly cost is to the city. $39,400 for the first year, $45,991, $45,991, $45,991. That's how we will actually pay that out by the year.
So, Chief, just for the record, how do we address the fact that this council cannot budget for future councils' budgets? We can't future budget. How did you account for that?
We can set that money aside if we need to, the total amount. If that's what we have to do, then we'll be happy to do that. But if we can't do it, we can't do that.
You can allocate it this year and
Right.
then carry it over year to year, right?
We can do that.
Okay. Is that right, Lisa? Okay. Clay?
Just to be clear, if we were to change systems, I'm being hypothetical.
Sure.
This 201-772-86 would basically be a drop in the bucket to what it would cost us to convert, retrain, re-equip.
It would be an overhaul of the likes of which I've never seen. Now, and also to your point, this emergency clause, I always think of you, and you brought it up. All right, the reason why the emergency clause, we have secured rebates from Axon to get that price right there. All right, we've been working on this for 2 months. All right, and you can see it in the paperwork. We're getting a nice rebate, a nice savings to the city that was given to us in the first quarter of this year. All right, if we don't secure this, then we will not receive those rebates that they have allotted to us for this.
That's the reason for the emergency clause.
That's the reason for the emergency clause.
Thank you for an explanation.
That's fine.
Well, Travis explained his earlier, and I was going to kind of ask the same. Thank you very much.
And what it does, it gets us. We have been doing this kind of a la carte down through the years. What this does, this gets all of our equipment back on the same replacement cycle. Gets us back on the same contract, same license. It ties everything back in together to where we can not have to come to y'all, time and time again for this piece, for that piece. It's going to replace all our older taser units, all our older camera units. It'll put them on the same replacement cycle. Don't have to buy them a la carte. And by getting on the 5-year plan, it actually, because it's a bundle, That's what it is. The units cost less because we're bundling them together than buying them piece by piece. Yeah.
Okay, thank you, Chief.
Any
Is there
other
a motion
questions?
to suspend the rules and place it on its second reading?
So moved.
Second. Ms. Lisa?
Crystal Thompson,
Yes.
Baker,
Yes.